Okay, so we have been marking this final day of Carnival this hour.
Yeah.
We're talking about Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, and now the feast.
And now the feast.
Okay, that's
we've had the band
We've
playing.
had the band. Now we're talking about the feast. In the Christian faith, by the way, Fat Tuesday is all about consuming rich, fatty foods before fasting for Lent. So capturing the spirit of the Big Easy. Serving Cajun Creole dishes is a restaurant located in the heart of Tribeca. It's called 1803 NYC. Chef Rafael Haid brings the best party on this side of the Mississippi River to New York Living today.
I mean, he spared no expense today. Chef Rafael, thank you for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yes.
Wow, did you leave anything at the restaurant?
We left some, but we brought you some highlights of what we're serving in the restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
And we would like,
Yeah,
try it.
let's talk into it. Before you highlight each individual dish, what makes for a really good Mardi Gras feast?
I think it's all about the celebration. So it's a combination of the food, but with the drinks, the music, and the atmosphere. So when they come all together, that's where it's like a feasting.
That's the...
Yeah, when you put it all together, you got a big party, right?
Exactly.
So you brought a whole spread with you today.
We've eaten half of your chips.
These are delicious.
Thank you.
What is this?
We just make them at home in tortilla, and we sprinkle a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And
This is just a tortilla chip.
Yes, and we serve it with our spinach and artichoke dip, as you can see.
And Dan is not shy, apparently, about trying.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do the same.
That's delicious. Very good.
Excellent.
What
so
else
we
do you
also have our child-boiled oysters. They're delicious, and I really recommend you try them. I can send,
Okay.
I can't do oysters, but I will watch her do it.
I will do an oyster.
No problem. Our
Can I
jambalaya,
have a
of
fork?
course.
I know, I can't just throw it back.
You got to throw it back.
I'm not going to.
Is there a correct way to eat the oyster?
There is your way is always the correct way.
Thank you,
of
Rafael.
course.
That's right. Okay.
We have regular shucked oysters with jalapeno relish, and we have with caviar.
But what is
and
this
of course, these are the char-boiled oyster.
char-boiled.
We put Cajun butter, and we put them in the oven, and we broil them. And
I have news for you.
I'm missing out.
That's really good.
I'm missing out. Okay. Then we get a little caviar. By the way, I
caviar.
had caviar for the first time the other day.
And?
Tried it for the first time. I like it.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
I thought I wasn't going to like it. I like it.
You got to try something new every time.
Of course. We have our king cakes, of course.
What's
with
the
baby.
story about the king cake?
Yes, because you both just informed me of a new thing about the king cake.
Well, the baby used to be inside.
I know, but liability-wise, it has to be outside so people don't choke
on it. But what's the history of the king cake?
So there is a story about three kings. I think coming to speak with Jesus, and that's like how it's all started.
Okay.
The whole idea of Mardi Gras is before Ash Wednesday
and Lent and all that business in Christianity.
So it's another part of the celebration.
Yeah, and the baby used to be inside, and if you got the piece with the baby, it was supposed to be this fantastic thing of luck and everything else. So
I thought it was because if you got the piece with the baby, you had to buy the king cake the next year.
Oh, is that true?
That's financials, but I think it's...
That's the financial version of the king cake.
Right.
Yeah, we have our shrimp etouffee, which is delicious. And we have a lot of other dishes in the restaurant. Of course, the baby back ribs that we do. And we have a lot of other dishes in the restaurant. We have a gumbo and jambalaya and po' boy and a lot of great, amazing food. And of course, tonight we're going to have live music. We're going to have a magic show. We're going to have a love show, burlesque, and a lot of tarot reading, cards reading, and a lot of other things. And it's going to be amazing. We have celebrating Fat Tuesday. For eating
I thought you were telling us. You were telling us you were a child.
It looks like I have a child, but I'm celebrating Mardi Gras on a regular basis.
Excellent. And we understand
the band.
The Amos Band performing tonight.
There are going to be 6 of them tonight.
Right.
You know, three of them this morning. I know. Musicians like to party into the wee hours. It's hard getting all of them here at 10 o'clock.
What is this bad boy right here that I'm about to
This is our famous coconut key lime pie.
Oh, wow. Now that is...
Right?
You like that business? May I try this?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I know I have to...
Cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
I'll whip it for you. Yeah, I'll whip it.
That's the thing, you tear it.
You got to tear it and then get into it. Okay.
But this key lime pie is unbelievable.
What is, of all the beautiful dishes you have brought, what is your favorite?
I am really a favorite is my the charcoal oysters.
Yeah,
I
the
really like
oysters.
them. Yeah.
I'm telling
You
you.
dip it in butter, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Spices, butter. It's
Okay.
it's delicious.
It's a match made in heaven.
I love a key lime pie.
Apparently you do. You just destroyed that poor thing.
I love a key lime.
Sheesh.
I'm a sucker for key lime pie.
Rafael, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have fun
By the
tonight.
way, you can join in
Yes.
on all the fun at Taste of New Orleans all year at 1803 NYC. All the information to reserve your table today is on your screen. That's right. Strike up the band because they're going to be. This is the show before the show because they're going to
Okay.
perform tonight.